The Syracuse community lost one of its most influential members recently. Good evening, I'm Chelsea Siegal. A university tradition that dates back to 1901 is the university's marching band. Fast forward 45 years and a new tradition was born, the featured baton twirler. While Dottie Grover, aka Dottie, was the second twirler for the group, she had a much larger impact than that of just glitz, glamour, and grace.
When the band originally formed, only men were allowed to participate. And that was still kind of the case until 1947, when Jessie Ann Harp, the first twirler, joined the group. When Dottie was recruited in 1949, it was then that the ensemble became known as 100 Men and a Girl. And she really was the girl.
We're talking about a woman who, when she came here as the second Orange Girl, probably didn't realize that she would be continuing and starting and continuing a tradition that lives on to this day and is one of the bedrocks of the traditions here at Syracuse University.
Dottie performed at Syracuse from 1949 to 1953. She led the football team to their first bowl game her senior year in Orlando, Florida, and was the 1950 Sigma Chi Sweetheart, a well-known pageant title at the time. Because of her various involvements and talents, Dottie was well known within Syracuse and beyond.
She was kind of put it on the map. She was as prominent and popular as the big football stars. There were no flag bearers, any other makeup major or anything. It was just 100 men marchers and the one girl in the front of us, which made it very novel, very unique.
What Lance and Bob repeatedly mentioned was that having Dottie on the field with 100 men could be seen as revolutionary for the time. And, back then, no one considered the impact she was making on and off the field.
It seemed pretty happenstance, like they just are there that day, 10, 20, 30, 50 years later, all of a sudden are the stuff of legend.
Dottie's position on campus led to a tradition that is over 70 years old. In SU's history, there have been close to 25 featured baton twirlers, including Janet Kay from 1957 to 1961, Melaine Rotkamp from 1987 to 1990, and currently, Trina Catterson.
One of the things that was brought up was, yes, she was a beautiful and talented young woman, but she did have another side to her where she was involved in business and family. And it's because of those outside interests with her humble personality that made alumni think Dottie was so influential to Syracuse and college sports as a whole. In honor of Dottie, Chelsea Siegal, NCC News.